Munster's record against touring teams, it really started just after the war when the Wallabies came over and they played Munster in the Mardyke in Cork, a match in fact that I was at, and Munster had it won and lost it in the last minute to a try. I can still see the try being scored. And that really established the tradition of fantastic achievements against touring teams, and Munster were always able to lift it against touring teams.
Munster's got a fantastic record. They seem to be able to lift their game against touring sides, particularly the Southern Hemisphere ones. And they played extremely well against the All Blacks on more than one occasion.
Well, it was obviously very disappointing that day in 1973. We were winning 3-0 for most of the game, and it looked like we might actually get the result. Unfortunately, in the very last minute, somebody gave away a penalty. I won't say who, it wouldn't be fair, and they kicked the 3 points and it ended up as a 3-all draw. It was a great result for Munster, having gone so close in the past. This was another near miss, and obviously there was great disappointment having gone so close. But the All Blacks were always going to be difficult to beat, and it was a question of not making a mistake, and unfortunately we made one and we paid the price.
I remember it was a very hard match, and our team didn't play particularly well that day, and as you say, one penalty. I always found it terribly difficult playing against Munster.
Munster was leading up to the last few minutes when one of our props gave away a penalty, and only for him you wouldn't be talking to me now.
Well, there's a little bit of controversy about how they got the penalty. There was a couple of guys were accused of giving away the penalty, and they both denied it, Phil O'Callaghan and Kevin Keyes, but it was given away one way or the other. Anyway, I was at the far end of the pitch when that happened, gathering some oxygen somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I mean, it was an equalising kick in the last 30 seconds or something New Zealand got, but funnily enough, that wasn't a great game. I don't think that had the passion of some of the great games I've played against touring teams. I mean, my first game was against New Zealand in Limerick, and I think 62-3, which they won 6-3, and it was probably the only time in my life that I felt reasonably satisfied after a match having lost it.
Bouncing along the scrum. Kavanagh to English. English, that high diagonal kick right into the corner. Heroini running over it, and it's found a wonderful touch on the corner flag almost.
Because it was a hell of a game, and New Zealand just happened to get the points rather than us.
Now it comes back to Curtin. He's got the gap. English has been tackled. Curtin along the ground, right outside. Smith has it, passes to McRae. McRae is going over in the corner, and McRae touches it down.
But the 73 game, I don't think it ever really reached the heights of other matches against Australia or South Africa. But having said all that, we left it behind. There's no doubt about that.
Into the scrum. English. Kiernan in the line, running up the halfway line. Kiernan's making ground, racing away. Cross kicks inside. Lucy's running up to it. Beautifully got by Smith, and Smith left-footed for the touchline. Finds it.